Yes, my friends, I call this one it's a movie. You know, uh, to me, it's I'm flattered, and at the same time, I'm a bit embarrassed because of the things that I have experienced within my lifetime. It turns out that from the minute I came to the United States till now, my life have been documented, and certain people came into my life to teach me certain lessons that I had to learn. Okay, and once I learn, I move forward. You know, um, this 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 movie now is based on my personal life experience. But what really offensive about it is that I never really give consent to what they're doing. All right. Uh, I know I mentioned MK Ultra. That's part of the tactics they used to coerce me into doing what they want, what they really wanted me to do. You know what I'm saying? Let me get an example. Um, this weekend, the shelter in which I'm located, they were doing work on the elevator, but I wasn't aware of it. So I went outside for some fresh air, and when I came back in, instead of going into the elevator, there was a security guard at the elevator, and he said to me, "Yo, uh, they have somebody working on the elevator inside." So when I hear that, I'm like, "What? How you have somebody in the elevator working inside, and you have the elevator running? He could get hurt." He said, "I don't know. You gotta talk to the manager right there." So I go and I look and I approach the manager, and the minute she see me, she put her head down. So when she put her head down, now I was like, "Oh man." So I went to I took the staircase instead of using the elevator. Is when I got upstairs, I was like, "Oh shit, that's cohesion plus gaslighting all in one." You know? So I may see the subtle signs, but I really don't pay too much attention to it simply because I'm actually doing my best to improve the quality of my life, and the people that I'm surrounded with, they don't want to see me improve the quality of my life unless they are a part of my life, or they want to control how I improve the quality of my life. Make a long story short, they want to see me do good, but not better than them. But I went to school so that I could do good and improve the quality of not only my life, but other people's life as well, you know? But then, because of my music and the real estate license and politics, I'm unable to do certain things. You know, I do my best, even though I'm going through my complaint, to find out how to go about using the resources that I have without getting involved with these people, only to find out that the same people who I would consider my resources, they all tie up. It's all the same. So I really and truly have to wait until the judges make their decision and take it from there. I learned a lot. I did a lot, and I'm so happy and grateful that I was given the opportunity to learn these things. But not everything I learn is actually good. You understand? So, that being said, I want to know what I should teach from what I shouldn't teach, because I don't want to teach nothing that would have a negative effect on people. You know? That's just it in a nutshell. Uh, they did a fire drill, and it's like they watching me a funny way to see, well, it's a lot of stuff going on in there, but I really don't want to talk much about it, because anything I say can and will be used against me, so to speak. you know and as a result of that, now, um, I'm very sensitive to how I interact with people and who I interact with. Oh, check this out. Most of the individuals that are in the shelter that I'm in, they all have a criminal record. So because they have a criminal record and I'm there, it makes me look like I'm a criminal just like them. I actually met a guy that in there that tell me he have like a bunch of felonies, 20 years, um 20 years ago he had these felonies and whatnot. So I tell him, I say, yo, why don't you go get that shit expunged? And then I went on to tell him how to go about getting it expunged, because I did it. My criminal record was a fake record, but even though it's fake, it's real. Because it was an experience that I learned from, but I no longer interact with those type of people. The neighborhood I'm with, that I'm in, it's more or less drug infested. Bums all over. Well, I ain't gonna say bums, but drug addicts. This morning I see one fall out on the ground. I'm like, my God. Last time I tried calling 911 on to help that person, by the time 911 come, he get up and gone. So I know he probably, whatever he took just had him knock out. Yeah. So that being said, um, by me telling the guy, and they see, I think I was on camera, by me telling the guy as to how to go about getting his stuff expunged, I'm guilty by association. And what's so funny? He looked just like me, but his beard more short. What day it was it yesterday? I see him and he shaved off his beard. So it seems like everything I do is a setup, you know? Not only a setup, but it's a scene to make the movie. Was it 2 weeks ago? I was doing the paperwork, and I saw some kids in the park, and as I'm sitting there in the park, they started taking pictures, and the teacher, I heard him say that he would like them to take pictures of me, but indirectly. So they were taking pictures, and he also asked them if it's possible they could try to interact with me, but you know, be careful how they interact with me because I'm uh, um I'm scared. But I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not scared. What am I scared for? Why should I be afraid of something that I don't have no control over? Number one, and number two, these people are doing this to me. They're trying to instill fear, animosity, and all these negative things, but then that's not really me, you know. So as a result of that, I just left, you know. Big movie, big movie. And you know why? I think it's because of my music. All right. My music, I know, I don't believe, I know will change the world. I know that because I'm not into um, the violence and gun popping and degrading women and all of these things. No, I wasn't raised like that. You know, if you're beating your girl, beat her with the rod of affection and make sure she know that you love her. You understand? So when you hear me say me a beat girl, it's because I'm making love to a woman. You know, that's another story. Anyway, 11 minutes into it. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Um, I'm outside. They just did a fire drill, so I decided to walk. I just finished